So my name is Paul Ekins. I'm Professor of Resources and Environmental Policy here at the UCL Institute for Sustainable Resources, that's University College London. I've been involved in global sustainability more or less since it was set up, and I'm a section editor. I work on a wide variety of sustainability topics, so I've always taken a great interest in indicators of sustainability, and I've devised a strong sustainability indicator framework that seems to be getting some traction. Currently working a lot on energy transition minerals, so cobalt, manganese, copper, the things that we need for electric vehicle batteries and the like. And just published a fairly comprehensive book on policies for climate change mitigation, as that's a really big topic just at the moment, obviously. Well, most recently has been the energy transition minerals. That's a big topic, and it's one that's increasing in profile sort of more or less daily as people realize that we're going to have to dig up a lot of these minerals if we're going to get the transition to a low carbon energy economy. I've also started working on environmental accounting again. This is something I did 25 years ago, but our Office for National Statistics is trying to improve its natural capital accounting. And so we're focusing hard on water, which is a big and topical subject in the UK at the moment. We're getting a lot of water, it's raining a lot, and we're also finding that our water management systems leave a lot to be desired, so that a lot of sewage is getting into rivers and lakes. That's obviously a huge sustainability issue, and at the moment we don't have the information that we need to sort that out. Well, the most important thing that attracted me to it was the title. Sustainability is clearly one of the most important issues that humanity is facing at the moment across a whole range of issues. So, I mean, climate change is one of the obvious ones, but obviously the natural world and biodiversity is another one. Then we've got water, which I've talked a bit about already, and many human societies are facing chronic shortages of water. So really a journal that is devoted explicitly to thinking about the future, particularly the future of the natural world and how that is likely to impact human societies, seems to me to be exactly where work needs to be done, and what I'm excited about. It's global, it's a global topic, and while all these impacts are experienced locally, we feel that local descriptions need to be put in the context of global realities. Well, I think of it, I mean, people have different definitions of sustainability and they think of it in different ways. To me, there is an essential environmental dimension, because if it wasn't for the environment, I don't think we'd be thinking really in terms of sustainability to the extent that we now are. But environment by itself is just not enough. It has to be, how is it that the environment is affected by and interacting with human societies, human economies? I'm an economist by background, so I'm particularly interested in the economic implications. So it's that nexus between environment, society, and economy, which is fascinating to me, and which I think is increasingly important for the world as a whole. Well, it's very interesting that as an academic, you're always, the first thing you ask yourself when you're working on a paper, and then obviously when you finish it, is where am I going to publish it? And global sustainability fills a gap, because until it was founded, there was not a journal that had a wide-ranging focus. That's a challenge, obviously, because it means that you get lots and lots of papers about lots and lots of different things. But its interdisciplinarity, its multidisciplinarity, its transdisciplinarity means that it becomes very attractive to academics like myself who come from a particular discipline, economics in my case, but always deal with environmental and social issues as well. And there aren't so many journals that will welcome that. Well, there are multiple challenges. For a journal like this, obviously the main issue is a scientific one. Most academics who are working in the sustainability field are interested not just in problems and in describing problems, but in formulating solutions to those problems or approaches and methods that will allow policymakers or others actually to work out how to tackle those problems. And there are many of them, unfortunately. I mean, practically every environmental dimension has sustainability challenges, and it's the job of academics to work out not just what's wrong, but also potentially how those problems can be addressed.